Humiliated me for years, so I made him lose everything. My name is Chris. I'm 34 years old, and until a few years ago, I was just another project manager in a mid-sized tech company. It wasn't a dream job, but it paid the bills. The only problem? My boss, Kevin, middle-aged, balding, always had coffee stains on his shirt and a permanent smirk like he knew something you didn't. But the worst part? He loved power. Kevin thrived on control, the kind that doesn't show up in job descriptions. He made jokes that weren't jokes, assigned overtime on Friday nights just to mess with people. And he especially enjoyed picking one person in the office to torment. And I was that person. It started subtle. He'd ignore my emails in front of clients, then blame me for delays. He'd assign me to projects with impossible deadlines, then call me sloppy when I couldn't meet them. Once I heard him joke to another manager, "Chris is the kind of guy who needs 10 alarms to wake up and still arrives late." I was never late, but facts didn't matter. Kevin's word was law. My coworkers noticed. A few even warned me. He did the same thing to Jenna last year. She left with panic attacks. I considered quitting at least 100 times. But rent was rent. And I had a fiancée, Marissa, who believed in me even when I didn't believe in myself. Then came the day that changed everything. I was working late, again, when Kevin burst into the office. His face was red, breathing heavy. I thought something serious happened. It had. He just learned that I was being considered for a promotion, the same one he thought was locked in for his favorite, Todd, the guy who played golf with him every weekend. Kevin was furious. He called me into his office, closed the door. Then, and I'm not exaggerating, he screamed at me for 30 minutes straight, accused me of stealing the opportunity, said I manipulated people and slept my way up, even though I'm a straight guy with a long-term partner. I sat there, frozen, humiliated, until he said, "I'll make sure you don't get it. Watch me." That night I went home, but something in me had changed. I was done playing the victim. For the next few weeks I played the part. Quiet, obedient, nodding at his comments, laughing at his awful jokes. But behind the scenes I was watching, listening, taking notes. Then, one day while organizing files on our shared network, I stumbled onto something odd. A hidden folder named _temp reports 2019. Buried deep inside were dozens of falsified expense reports, all signed by Kevin. Trips he never took, equipment we never received, meals at restaurants that had been closed for years. He had been embezzling from the company for years. I didn't report him immediately. Number I made copies, screenshots, even printed a few. Then I waited. I waited until the company's annual audit, when all the execs were hypersensitive to financial discrepancies. Then I dropped an anonymous envelope on the CFO's desk. Inside everything, and I walked away. A week later, Kevin was called into a surprise meeting. He walked in confident. He walked out, pale. They suspended him immediately. 2 months later, he was fired, charged with fraud, forced to pay restitution. And the promotion? It came to me. Kevin's name became a cautionary tale in the company. As for me, I'm now a senior manager. I lead my own team. And I treat people the exact opposite of how he treated me. Oh, and that golf-playing Todd? He now reports to me. Sometimes I wonder if Kevin ever figured out who exposed him. But then I remember the look on his face when he packed up his desk, and I smile.